Hello, everybody. Jonathan Johnson here for a House of Champions special with Udinese's Gerard Deulofeu. Thanks so much for joining us. First of all, let's start with the fantastic season that Udinese are enjoying so far. It's been a long time since we've seen the club so high up the Serie A table. It must be quite an exciting campaign to be part of.
Yeah, really exciting. We start really good. I think personally, individually, and collectively, we did an amazing start. Now we are suffering a little bit in this period because there is already 8, 9 games without the win. So we are in that period that we are in a good position because our our season is really good, but we have to improve. So yes, happy, but with alert. Yeah.
And in terms of the team's aim for this season, has there been any talk of potentially qualifying for Europe yet? Because obviously the team is not too far from the European places, but obviously there's still a long way to go in the season as well.
Yeah, that was in our minds, but what it happens that if you are thinking a lot and not acting, it happens like this, that you have this type of periods that you are in, you know, difficult to take a win. So I think the most important thing for us is just thinking in every game, not thinking in Europe, because we have to understand also our club and how they manage the club. And for us, and the most important thing is doing the top 10. And after, it's really difficult to fight against teams, top 6, top 7 teams, that they are in another level. We're gonna try, but it's difficult.
And Gerard, you're the player who's created most chances in Europe with the ball at your feet so far. You're second in Serie A for the key passes with, I think, 47 at this moment in time. And you're also the player who's taken part in most actions that have ended with a shot on goal in Serie A. You're also second in the league for assists with 6. How does it feel for you to be performing at this level?
That type of statistics, I love that. I love, because that statistic, it means something. It means that I can help the team. I can help the team offensively a lot, because I'm playing in a way this year that it's a little bit different than last year. I'm more in the zone of midfielders, and I try to get the ball, give an option there, and after I arrive to the area and all of these statistics, it means for me a really good thing, because it means that I'm giving lot of balls to the area, helping the team to create a football. The most important thing is that these statistics, it say that I'm a guy who creates football, and I'm happy for that.
Obviously, there's a lot of discussion about your future at this moment in time. We are talking during the January transfer window. Is that something that you are able to block out of your mind, or is it something that can sometimes get distracting when people are talking about you all the time and not necessarily for what you're doing on the pitch?
It happens a lot in my career that in the markets it always happens these things. So one of the things that I learned in football and also in life, that is, you have to live present and just think and be happy where you are. So I'm here in Udinese. I'm happy here. I want to stay here. And after the future, I don't care about the future, because the future, I can prepare my future and being happy in the present. So I'm gonna prepare my future, but I don't care my future. It's gonna happen that what it happens. But the most important thing for me is being happy in the place where you want to be.
And I've spoken with some Udinese players in the past. They speak very, very positively about the family environment of the club. Is that what you've found since moving to Italy?
I feel here in Udinese an amazing family, an amazing organization. So lot of really good things, really comfortable. So that 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 means that the players can give everything. So there is no excuses here because the club is giving all to the player, and that's why I feel really good.
Now, you've played in Spain, in England, in Italy. Obviously, Italy being a new experience after a couple of different clubs in both Spain and England. Does it ever cross your mind that you might want to try maybe another one of the big five leagues in Europe? Obviously, France and Germany are the two ones that you haven't tried yet.
No, I never think in more than where I am. Yes, of course, I had some options in some of these leagues, but if this if this situation can't happen, you cannot go with your imagination there. I think what I said before. Now with my family, with my club, I love to be here, and I don't want to think about market or about offers, because after you cannot compete in the same way if you are thinking out than if you are thinking here and loving your club and yourself in a good way.
That's some very wise words. Now, obviously, you came through the youth academy at Barcelona. You returned to the club. A lot has happened. A lot has changed at the club. Since you were last there, since you were growing up. What do you make of the situation at Barca as a former player who's now removed from that situation?
Yeah, I'm so proud to be a Football Club Barcelona academy player. So I learned a lot in my period there. But I was there for 2 periods. It wasn't really bad, but it wasn't in the best way that I thought it's gonna happen. So I just have a really good words for Barcelona, and now Barcelona is in a different. When I was there, Barcelona was a winning team. A team who's winning titles, who is a solid team in Europe. And now is a Barcelona who is in transition. A lot of young players is a different situation that when I was there. So just giving to the all my super to the young guys, and I'm gonna be always a good supporter of Barcelona. But when I was there, it was difficult this period because this type of team of Guardiola was Luis Enrique was a winning team, and it was difficult for the young players go inside and take opportunities with this type of players that we had there.
Udinese is always a club that has been associated with sort of being very innovative, being ahead of a lot of other clubs in terms of their thinking. And that's not just for transfers, that's also for the way that they analyze the players' performances. Do you notice that Udinese is a very modern club in the way that it's run, the way that it's directed, and the way that you, the players, are coached and managed to improve your game?
I'm really proud to be here, and one of the things that you can say is Udinese is more than, I think, if I'm not wrong, more than 30 years in the first division, 28 years. So that means the things is doing really really well, and I think this Familia Pozzo is doing really good things. And in my case personally, what I can say is they give me lot of, you know, lot of really good confidence to play, to enjoy my days here, and I'm proud to be in this historic team of Italy.
That's lovely to hear. Thank you so much, Gerard, for your time. I appreciate you taking the time to chat with House of Champions, and hope to have you back on sometime soon.
All right, thanks so much.